Hey, what's up, my peoples? I'm back again with another review. Although this is going to be, I'm going to try to make this a quickie review, although it may turn into a regular review. But I have the Black Series 6-inch First Order Stormtrooper. So here we are, and there they are. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So let me just move these guys off to the side. So there's them. There's him. So right up front here, it's basically the same as the 3 3/4 inch version, although with some slight changes, like on the top is a window and that kind of thing. So you get the basic idea. Right there. Right there. Right here. And another difference is that this is number 4 in the line that Hasbro kept recounting. And there's the back. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have 3 First Order Stormtroopers, and you may be wondering, how the heck did you get 3? Well, back when they were released, what happened was the first one, my dad got me at not Toys R Us, Target, and and then I got a second one at Target again. Like, that one was the last First Order Stormtrooper that my dad found at Target at the time. And then this guy I got at my Nana's Target, and there was like a few of these on the pegs. And then this guy came, well, you can see he has the riot gear. So that means he came in a 2-pack with him and Poe Dameron right here, and we'll compare him to them in a moment, as well as BB-8. But I will have to say this: I still have the 6-inch Captain Phasma, but with Mafex releasing their Phasma, I kind of want that one more. So what I may do is, what I'm hoping to do is, I'm hoping to get the Mafex Phasma and get rid of the Black Series one, because that Mafex one is amazing. So you know what? We'll take a look at the Riot Control. Stormtrooper, because it's basically the same, just with a baton and shield. And I mean, I love the trooper, but the baton and shield, so freaking weak. I mean, the baton should be able to fold out, but it's just one solid piece. I mean, really, Hasbro, come on. But just so you can get a quick look at it, there it is. You got some silver, some black, some red. Going along the thing. This should fall out. Whatever. But, and here you have his shield. I'm not going to take it off his arm because it'll take too long, but there you go. You got some gray, some silver, some black. And obviously it's all white. But, he does have the Son Blast F11D and his Son Blast SE44C, which, he can hold this, and you can tab this into his leg, or you can tab this into his leg, or, hold on, I just confused myself. You can have him holding this and tab this into his leg, or you can have him hold this and have this tabbed into his leg, or whatever, but, let's just get this out of his hand, because I'm sure he'll drop it. But, I mean, I do want to show you that, sloppy paint apps. I mean, it's funny, the 3 3/4 inch version of this blaster is a lot better in terms of paint. Like, I'll just give you a quick comparison here with one of them. Here we go. See a lot more white on this one, whereas this one, it's half white, half black, but it should look like this. I mean, they don't even have any white up here. I mean, really? Really? But, you know, it's whatever. But, there you have that. And, but, yeah, I mean, it's still not a bad blaster, but still. Now, as far as his articulation goes, he has a ball-jointed head on a hinge, so he can look up pretty decently, and he can look down all the way. And you don't really get any head pivots, but you do get rotation. The shoulders are ball hinged, so you can get him out to there, or you can move his arms out that far, down that far, and rotate it all around. Now, here's where Hasbro went wrong. Don't get me wrong, nice sculpted detail, but guess what? You can't bend it past that, past this. And it's really irritating because you want your troopers to have their blasters in both hands. But guess what? You can't. No, you just can't. But it is, he has ball hinged elbows that go up that far, sadly, and rotate at the elbow. He has ball hinged wrists, which these are both set to go in and out, which is even more upsetting. And you can't swivel the hands. And I say it's a lot more upsetting in the arm movement because, I mean, you can't get this past here, and you can only move the hands in and out. Like, how are you supposed to get him to... How are you supposed to try to get him to hold his blaster? I mean, seriously. But it has a ball-jointed torso, which goes all around, and it's not as loose as let's get this out of the way. It's not as loose as the 3 3/4 inch one, so that's a plus already. The hips can go forward that much, back that much, in and out about that much. So, and it is a little loose. I got a floppy leg, and the leg on this one right here is even worse. So, yeah, just my luck. But he does have a double jointed knee, which goes up pretty decently. I mean, it's going to be hindered by armor, so there you go. Oh, he does have a thigh swivel, though, so he has swivel thighs. He has ball hinged ankles on the rocker, so they can go up a slight bit. I wish it went up a little more. And then you can move down all the way, and you can kind of sort of rock the ankle, although you have to get it past these armor bits. But there you go. And I'm just going to leave him without his accessories. So for comparison, here he is with Poe Dameron. Oh, his gun came out of his hand. So there you have that right there. And I will say this is a cool 2-pack because you do get an exclusive Poe, but I just wish the arms were done a lot better on this thing. So anyway, there you have that. Oh, wait, real quick, let me take his helmet off. There you go. Better sense of scale. And here he is with BB-8. Now, this isn't from Hasbro. This is the Bandai model kit BB-8, which I did weather and everything. And I will probably do a review on him, but at the same time, I'm not sure. But, as you can see, there he is right there with a trooper. So, there you have that. And, I made a modification, so that's why his body's just a little free going, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it for the First Order Stormtrooper. I mean, wow, that was pretty quick, honestly. But I just want to bring these two troopers back in to make a point here. You know, I get that Hasbro doesn't want to include double jointed elbows to certain figures because it'll look bad, but if they can do it to the Imperial Stormtrooper, I don't see why they can't do it with the First Order Stormtrooper, and they also do it to the clones, but those guys aren't all that similar to the Stormtroopers. But as you can see, I got this guy bending his elbows at 90 degrees, maybe slightly more, or maybe slightly less, I don't know. But I have the same thing done with this one, and it's really upsetting that you have to do that because I literally cut my thumb when I was trying to modify one of these guys, and God, that hurt. That hurt so bad. So it's really a shame that Hasbro literally makes us go through that pain and suffering to try to make these guys work better. So Hasbro, you've got to redesign the arms. I mean, the rest of them is good, although the paint apps can be a bit sloppy. Like I got some black on the back of his lower leg, right there, and then on this guy, he has some extra gray on his foot. And, I get QC it happens, but, this is ridiculous, guys. I mean, come on. I mean, and the belts, and plus the loose joints, really? I mean, right out of the box. But, and the pouches and the thermal detonator, they're not painted all that great, and Blaster fell off his hip again. Or his leg. But, yeah, it's just really, really unfortunate of how these guys are not so good in the quality department. And they should be good quality because these guys are $20 a piece. I mean, granted, they were reduced down because Hasbro released them 2 per case after they released them 1 per case in the previous wave. Which I'm glad because, I mean, you can never have enough troopers. But still, I mean, these tolerances need to be fixed. These paint apps need to be fixed. The arms definitely need to be fixed. The arms, more than anything, needs to be fixed. So, I'm sorry for that little rant to end things off. But, I mean, it had to be said. It had to be said, so. But there is the Black Series 6-inch First Order Stormtrooper, and just so you know, this guy with the riot gear does not come in the single boxed line. It came with that Poe that I showed you with them. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the First Order Stormtroopers from the Black Series 6-inch line. And I'll see you probably when we review K2SO. So, I'll see you then.